Hey guys, it's me, Drea. It feels like it's been a long time no see. It's been a little busy around here with the holiday season, and homeschooling has been, yeah, that's been busy and just different things. But I thought today I am making lasagna. Hold up. I totally forgot. My mom bought me a little apron for Christmas. She actually got me two. So, and it's really cute. So I thought, oh, I gotta wear it. This is my chance. And my grandma, when I was doing the measurings and I was just like eyeballing everything, shortly after that, she sent me a set of measuring cups and measuring teaspoons and everything like that. So that was pretty cute. But anyways, so back to the lasagna. Yeah, I'm making lasagna for dinner tonight, and I thought it's a really good lasagna, really easy, and everybody likes it. Even our little guy, Drew, loves it, and he doesn't love much, so he's not an easy pleaser. And this is a meal that I make a lot of times when I have guests, just because it's a really good one. It's an easy one, and it's good. So anyways, the only difference that I have changed on this lasagna is I now do it meatless, because nobody ever notices a difference. Like nobody ever notices a difference. Nobody ever guesses that there is no meat. I've had company over, and I've even asked them. One time I said, I apologize. I said, I'm so sorry, I was out of ground beef and I couldn't do any meat. And they're like, we didn't even notice. And so after that, I was like, I'm going to test it out another time and ask. And I asked some other friends that we had over, I asked if they had noticed, and they said, well, now that we think of it, yeah, but no, we never noticed. And so people don't seem to notice that it's meatless, so I think that's kind of cool. Saves money, saves on the budget, and our bodies are not designed to eat meat all the time like the American diet is. So that's how I feel about it. So anyways, it's a vegetarian lasagna that is just as delicious. So I started with, I already cut up my onions. I have half an onion in here, and I am going to fry it up or saute it, and with a little bit of vegetable oil. You can use any kind of oil or butter, but that's what I usually use. So this recipe, how I was taught, my mom's recipe. She never did onions like this, but I have found when I don't have meat, this chunkiness really fills it. And I think with the chunky onions, people don't even notice that the meat is missing. So I always do this now that I don't have meat in my lasagna anymore. So as those go, real quick, I am as little mess as possible. I do not like lots of dishes to wash and big messy areas or anything like that. So I saute my onions in this, and once it's done, I'll put them in a bowl, and then I will fill it up with water and boil my lasagna noodles. So we will wait for that to saute. Okay, so my onions are all done. All sauteed up. I don't know if you saw that. And that was half an onion. And then my noodles are all done. And so I already threw away my box. So just, you only need 9 lasagna noodles. So there's only 6 ingredients in this recipe. That's lasagna noodles, pasta sauce, half an onion, cheese, and cottage cheese. So very simple. So I will start with a layer of pasta sauce on the bottom of the pan. Then I will do my first layer of noodles, and I'm only going to do a row of 3 noodles. Okay, so 1 row of noodles, and I I will do sauce again. About half the can at this point now. Half of my cottage cheese. I get a big container. We like a lot of cottage cheese. And then I kind of mix it together, spread it out evenly. Then I sprinkle half of my onions. There's one layer. Don't know if you can see. And then I will go back to the noodles again. So I forgot. So I'm going to use probably a third of this can each layer, because I forgot we're going to have this on the top as well. So I will give myself a good amount and leave about a quarter of the can left for the top. The rest of my cottage cheese. You only do the 2 middle layers for the cottage cheese. And anytime I make lasagna, I cannot resist but one bite of the cottage cheese mixed with the pasta sauce. It's so good. Only one bite though. So delicious. Okay, and the rest of the onions. And my last layer of noodles. Okay, now the last amount of my jar of pasta sauce. You can use whatever kind you want. Sometimes I make it homemade, sometimes it's in a can. Usually it's a glass spaghetti jar, spaghetti sauce jar. Okay. And then shredded cheese, however much you like. We like a lot, so there's probably about 2 cups here. And then you don't have to do this, but I think it looks prettier. Parsley on top. Sprinkle parsley. Okay. And it is done. I will show it to you. And there is the lasagna, and it is super yummy. We will pop it in the oven and cook it on 350 for 45 minutes. Okay, so I am popping this in the oven, and I'm actually going to just leave it in the oven until Joel calls me when he's off work, which will be in about an hour or so. And then I will, once he's on his way home, I'll turn on the oven and it'll be ready for by the time he gets here. Yeah, so that's my vegetarian lasagna, and it's super good. Just trying to think about any updates around here. Not too much, nothing too much new around here. We did go away for a few days and we saw family, which was really nice. We had neighbors take care of the animals. Everybody was fine. The only difference is when we got back, the ducks have stopped laying eggs. Ducks, all birds stopped. So now I know that we hit a really cold spell. It got to -18 while we were gone. So that could have been it. It could have just like got so cold that the birds are just like, they're done. It's warmed up. Like today, it's actually kind of raining outside. So, and we're still not getting eggs. So I'm like, I don't know what the difference is. The only other difference is when we went on the trip, I moved all of the drakes back into the pen with all of the hens and chickens and everything, just to keep it easier for our neighbors having to take care of them, so they're all together in one space. And Joel thinks that it's just too many males mating them too much. Maybe that's getting hard on them, and that's why they just can't keep up with that and the cold on laying eggs. I don't know. But we are this Sunday, so this weekend, we are planning on having a butchering day and finally butchering those drakes. So we will video that and let you guys join us on that, see how that goes. Going to be a little interesting in the winter time. But yeah, that's the plan for this weekend. So, alrighty, well, you guys have a good week and take care.